doing a story on how when athletes either are unattached or they're transitioning between companies and sometimes cover their shoes or wear those slip covers. Like Dwight Phillips told me in 2009, Nike dropped it. So we wore Terrence Trammell's slip covers and then Nike was.
Yeah.
Have you ever had to do that when you were between, companies or?
For me, it's really not. It wasn't really covering. I never really covered anything. The plan for me was to put my ego aside and just go out there and run. Don't worry about covering whatever I need to cover up. Then my talent will show, and I'll get a deal. But the smart thing to do is, where the other brand you don't really want, that'll make the brand you do want work for you, because they want to see you. They want to see you out of that logo. So if you want to see me out of that logo, pay me.
Is that what you did to attract Nike?
What
did you wear?
Well, I started off, actually I ran Indoor Worlds. I wore Adidas. Okay. And I won Indoor Worlds in 2012 with Adidas.
Okay.
And I stepped outdoor, and I wore 2012. I was in between, kind of still in between contracts, but I was working with a Chinese company.
What's your name?
No, Xtep.
That's
Friday. Chimberis Fridays with right now.
Okay. EXTEL?
EXTEP.
EP, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So now I was with that company and still negotiations with Nike, and then we sealed a deal with that.
So you wore them, and so you wore the X-Step at the outdoor.
I wore X-Step all the way through. I wore Nike.
You wore Adidas at the Indoor Worlds in 2012. Okay.
I wore X-Step. I wore Nike most of the outdoor season. When I got to trials, I wore Nike. We made a deal, and then I wore X-Step throughout the rest of the season and the Olympics. And after that,
in 2012?
Yeah.
Oh, so your Nike deal wasn't finalized yet?
We weren't finalized yet.
Oh, so you were telling them, hey, you're playing the businessman.
Yeah, I play the businessman, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta represent yourself when you get out there.
Of course.
So
you wore X-Step at the London Olympics.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Thanks, guys.
And then they signed you. When did Nike sign you? Right? How?
Towards the end. At the end.
At the end of the
At the end season.
What do you think about LaShawn running the 200?
I think it's great. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a good mashup. It's good for the crowd. I think that he has the speed and endurance to be able to be a worthy, a formidable opponent. So it's going to be exciting to see what's going to happen in the semis and the finals.
Thank you, Justin.
Justin,